Coming in at number 7 in the Horn Top 20 Countdown, brought to you by Altstadt Beer. No impurities, no regrets. Right up the road on 35, the Baylor Bears. Oh yeah, the Big 12 champions. Dave Aranda's put together a heck of a football team in such a short period of time. They got power in the trenches. They're going to be trying to repeat this year as Big 12 champions. Coming in at number 7 in the Horn Top 20 Countdown, the Baylor Bears, brought to you by Altstadt Beer.
I think Baylor's going to be pretty good. I've listened to Rod break down the lines of scrimmage and the trenches, and Dave Aranda. We get that. I think they've upgraded quarterback at Baylor.
Yep.
I believe in what they're doing. Now, they do replace all the NFL players that have moved on, and a lot of those guys were recruited by Matt Rule, and Aranda did a great job of utilizing and further developing them. But, Texas, I think Baylor is in that conversation for sure. If that last game of the year, is Texas playing that game to maybe play Baylor again the following week?
Right. The question Chad is now trying to contemplate is, who is going to be your highest-ranked Big 12 team then? If Oklahoma's going to be in the mid, if they're going to be
I think it's going to be Baylor. I think it should be Baylor.
I would lean Baylor just based on they won it last year, and they bring the lines of scrimmage back.
Exactly.
A lot of weapons to replace, but I think they've upgraded quarterback.
They love him.
I think Blake Shapen's really a good player.
Yep. Yeah, he did not want to demote Gary Bohannon. We talked about him at the Big 12 media days, how he basically has pictures in his house with Gary Bohannon with his kids. So when I walk in my house, that's Gary Bohannon with my kids. He loved that guy. He talked about how he wanted to make sure they made the decision early to allow Gary or whoever lost the quarterback competition. I think he knew Gary was going to lose it too.
He already told
Gary.
He wanted to allow Gary. Take the pictures with my kids, man, so they can remember you because you're about to be gone. You out of here, bro.
He forgot to tell us when the pictures were taken. That's the point.
But to East's point, though, I think that's because Dave Aranda, the monk, he loves him some Blake Shapen. Yep. And I think he believes they made an upgrade at quarterback, too.
Well, and I think the current NFL climate would tell you Blake Shapen's a baseball player. He is the guy that does the Pat Mahomes sidearm stuff. His arm is plus. He can make all the throws. He's really athletic, and as we see with Pat Mahomes and Kyler Murray, he plays the position like a shortstop. So he's mobile. And Bohannon was
off balance. He can throw off
all
schedule.
Platforms.
Bohannon was a linebacker in high school.
Trying to run people over.
This is an upgrade at the passing game position for them. Now the question is, they replace Abram Smith at running back. They replace their top receiver on the outside. I mean, those are going to be the big questions. There's a lot of production there, and they replace their best defensive players in Jalen Petrie and Terrell Bernard. I mean, those guys
those are the big
game
ones for
records.
Me. That defense.
Game records.
That's
but
different.
as you've said, Rod, they bring back that defensive line, which is the best in the conference.